Good morning, everyone. I'm Smita Bakshi. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Zybooks. Okay, here we go.
Click the right side of the...
I should have been able to do that. I have a PhD in computer science, but I wasn't able to figure that out. As many of you know, many students who join US colleges and universities into a STEM major, science, technology, engineering, and math, don't complete that major. Sometimes they drop out of the major or out of university. It's 48% for bachelor degrees and 69% for an associate degree. And at UC Riverside, which is where my co-founder is from, we were kind of painfully aware of that. It's about 60%. And it's kind of heartbreaking for us as well. So there are many factors that contribute to this. It's socioeconomic, other factors. But the one that we felt we could do something about and make an impact on is kind of that first course that students take. And it's been shown that that's very impactful. The difference between a C, getting a C, or getting a B can be dramatic in that student's life. So really, that's what we set out to do in 2012, was a pilot. 2013, we started to do more of this, and then launched the platform in 2014, where we provide, very simply, a much, much better learning experience, where complex concepts are illustrated using animations, very topic-specific simulators, lots of interactive tools. The student is always doing, getting a lot of feedback, a lot of coding windows, feedback given via thousands of learning questions. And then over time, we've added in more sophisticated features, such as lab systems that are auto-graded. So we've built out the platform, and also over time worked with many professors across the country to build 25 Zybooks in computer science and engineering, and some in math. We cover all of lower division computer science at this point. So really, very simply put, a Zybook is a... Could I play the video? There you go, thank you. A Zybook is really a much better textbook, but it doesn't look anything like a textbook. This is from one of the programming books. It's an animation. It's illustrating the concept of recursion, and there could be 100 animations in a Zybook. Here's another interactive tool from digital design. Lots of problems are presented to the student. They do, we give feedback. Coding environments, students can code sometimes hundreds and hundreds of snippets of code where they can, again, get feedback, and then they can retry. Okay. Zybooks are used in universities and colleges, mostly in the US, Canada, some around the world. And 2-year, 4-year schools could be online, or public-private universities. And this year, we're expecting about 200,000 students on the platform. So cumulatively, since we started as a company, we would be in about 600 universities and 2,000 instructors, and impacting nearly 500,000 students. And I'm going to show you the impact as well. It's pretty exciting. The business model is pretty simple. We have instructors who decide to adopt a Zybook for their course, and students pay, or the institution pays, about $60 per term or per course. So as I mentioned, it's pretty exciting seeing the learning improvements. Over these past 5 years, we have done a lot of research, have about 15 papers published in education conferences. We have 2 grants from the National Science Foundation, both for the innovation as well as for the societal impact. And I'll give you an example of a few studies. We have many of these. We've shown that students who are in the lowest quartile get up to almost the average of the class, so a 64% greater improvement over students who were using a traditional approach. We have shown letter grade improvements across 2,000 students, 4 courses, different universities, that just by switching out and doing a semester-over-semester comparison, just by switching out, students improve their grades by about 2/3 letter grade. And then this is kind of more recent work where we started to look at before and after grade profiles that professors were giving out. This is from one specific professor. This is kind of what the grade profile looked like before he was using the interactive approach. You can see lots of Ds and Fs. And this is what it looks like now. And this we have looked at many different grade profiles. So this is really very, very satisfying. It kind of demonstrates the efficacy and what we're all about. And then we hear directly from students such as Sierra at San Diego State, who tells us how afraid she was of computer science and programming and was in a different major. She used a Zybook. She did animation. She redid sections. And she said, you know, I'm confident. In fact, she specifically moved into computer science after having gone through that experience. Lots of comments. Students write in to us, unsolicited comments. I felt like it was working with me, breaks down complicated concepts. I'm in love with this book, and so on. We have a fantastic team. We are based in Los Gatos in California, and have about 12 folks with PhDs as well in computer science, engineering. Many on our staff, not just these, have taught before. And we've really been sort of just building out both the product and working heads down and getting students to be successful in computer science and engineering and math. Have a fantastic sales organization as well, and are now rapidly expanding out. So I'm here for the rest of today. I would love to get in touch with you if you're interested in either using the product, seeing the product, or perhaps expanding into other areas as well. So thank you very much.